plus he's not even no real comedian. He's just an impressionist. He's like over there with Michael Winslow from Police Academy. You know,
this man is hell. I know Michael Winslow.
Ain't nobody seen Aries Spears spit no joke, like no setup, premise, punchline. That's me. You feel me? That's me milking a joke for 6-8 minutes. He don't count in no comedy club. He's definitely like, he definitely got some legendary stuff about him. Being 14, 15 when his mammy was dragging him in the comedy club and shit. But he ain't no nigga that nobody mentioning for how to tell no joke or no nothing like that. Ain't nobody listening to him.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk, we gon' have fun. We be on fire, we be lit. It's a unique hustle, bitch.
Check it. This unique hustle. It's your boy ECO, and I'm here with the lovely, amazing, official Miss Jamaica. What's going on?
None, you know what they're all going. I want y'all to stop what you're doing right now. Go like, subscribe, follow us from all social media platforms. When I mean all, I mean our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. You name it, we're on it. Just Google us, Boss Talk Podcast 101. We'll pop up first in line, I guarantee you. But y'all see us on the streets and talk about, man, I love what y'all doing. Keep up the good work. How can we be a part of Boss Talk? This is how you can be a part of Boss Talk. Under each and every interview, including this one right here in the description section below, there's a link that says join our membership. Click that link, follow all the instructions. That's how you get to see all the exclusive content. Y'all been asking us, where's this interview? Where's that interview? You got to be a member to see it, or go ahead and download our app, Boss Talk 101, on any Apple or Google store. Thank you, and we love you.
Man, I got a guy in here today. Don't need no damn introduction. He's been on here. This is family now. It's official. He is the new co-host of Boss Talk 101. It's going down, man. K-Dubb is in the building.
I quit.
The first day he quit on me.
With you,
man, you know you got me in a lot of trouble on this show since you've been coming on here. People everywhere, I'm asked questions about some of the things you say. A lot of people don't like, especially about the old school and the new school. I mean, you know, a lot. That's me who don't like that though.
This person sound like you, man. Everything I say is right. Man, everything I say is perfectly true and right.
If I had to think, what am I thinking about K-Dubb? First thing I would want to ask you is, man, when T.I. and 50 had this back and forth, your old video came up and really went viral a little bit because of the fact of it. That old footage of you being in New York somewhere.
Yeah.
And it kept coming up, and I kept saying, damn, I remember when that happened. It just makes stuff come back up when stuff like that happened. Yeah. So I got to ask you about that because I had questions when I was watching it. Well, first of all, what the hell was you had to get caught up where you wasn't around nobody but just New York niggas, right? Mm-hmm. What the hell was you doing up there just on your lonesome?
Well, to be honest with you, no, I had already did a Chili birthday party, that pandemic, that June, and then 50 birthday was that July, like July 6th. Him and George Bush and all them. So they all July 6th.
Damn.
And my uncle. So I went up there and did his birthday party. He didn't know I was coming there because the guy, my partner, Ant-Man, booked me.
Okay.
50. So he booked me during the pandemic. So I'm up there, you know, I'm cracking jokes, but you know, niggas be Googling while I'm on stage, I guess. And Tip was trying to get up there.
Oh, you trying to get up there?
He was trying to come up there too. He was like, I'm finna gas up the jet. You up there yet? Yeah, I'm up here. And then Ant-Man was like, nah, don't come. Because it was that same old Versus stuff back then.
Really?
That was back
So this been stemming since way back then?
It's way older than what's now just passed. That thing been going since the Versus started. Tip was probably supposed to be one of the first ones to do a Versus before anybody. You know, Swiss is his boy. Like,
Correct.
I mean, I don't know that part of it. That's me speaking on my junk, but I'm saying he supposed to be did a Versus back then.
But I couldn't understand how the hell K-Dubb ended up by himself up there doing a goddamn comedy show on the East Coast.
I'll crack the joke in there. If I'd have never cracked that joke, it would have been like I never was there.
You know said something that really hit home.
I repeated.
What was the joke?
It wasn't a joke. It was just 50 said Vivica Fox licked his ass. And then I repeated what he said.
Oh.
He said it.
Oh.
He told me.
You repeated it on stage in front of everybody.
Yeah, I got it on my phone. I got the footage in my phone.
Maybe he didn't want it out there like that.
Maybe he didn't. He said it on stage.
Oh, he said it on stage. Oh, okay.
He had me like this 2018 maybe.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, he was drinking that stuff, man, this video, man. And he just was like, Vivica Fox licked my ass.
What the?
And that was so funny to me So I just went on ahead and repeated it while I was doing his birthday party, but he had that girl in there too. and that's what Tony Yayo got mad at that. You know.
Wow. Wrong place, wrong time.
No, landed it wrong. He landed it. He landed it wrong.
Who landed it wrong?
You did.
No, I didn't. Look, how you land? Listen.
Now we got to go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Maybe where's the golf cart?
Okay. I was doing the Fox didn't go on my ass.
Oh shit. I didn't ask him to say that.
So he said it and you just repeated it.
I repeated. I said, yeah, I remember 50. You told me Vivica Fox licked your ass.
So after you get off stage, what did 50 say to you?
Nothing. He laughed. He said,
just
somebody
laughed.
record this. Somebody tape this. He just, that's what he was saying.
Okay.
Because I was doing a Harriet Tubman is ugly joke on stage, and he was like, what the hell? You know, and he was like, y'all recording. But Tony Yayo the one got mad.
He didn't like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
And you basically being a Southerner, do it sometimes feel like certain people don't really respect the way that the comedians, the rap game, some of the stuff we do is a little different because of where we from, the way we land jokes?
I don't know. I wasn't around for that New York better than down south stuff. I think by the time our eyes opened, New York, guess what?
They were showing the love.
They wasn't better than
well, I
don't remember the rise. I can vaguely remember because it was Russell Simmons, it was LL Cool.
I was on that.
So y'all were there. I was
it.
listening to Michael Jackson during that time. I didn't care about
didn't even care
I didn't care about no Cool Modino. I like him now.
Yeah.
And it's all respect. But when I say, they be thinking I be saying I don't like New York music. I be like, I never heard the shit.
You never did.
I never heard it. I was born in 81 and I didn't. It was Michael Jackson or somebody or whoever else. There was MC Hammer. That's the biggest rapper I knew.
What about MC Shan?
No, man. And not that I don't
you
know.
Didn't know who he was?
I didn't know.
But LL, you knew LL.
Yes, I knew LL because he was in the movies.
No, but LL kept on rapping.
But I knew him
because he was in the movies. I knew him more from the movies.
But you're my generation, and I knew him from the music.
I knew him from the music too, but I watched him. The thing is,
more prevalent on the movie.
He was more prevalent with the movies, and plus, where you from? Jamaica, right?
Mm-hmm. The music is.
I didn't. That wasn't my thing. That music there wasn't my thing. It was more Scarface or somebody.
Yeah, I never knew Scarface till I got here.
That's what I'm saying. But I knew Scarface back then.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe her. See, that's what I'm saying. Jamaica was more connected to probably Miami, New York.
We did a lot of reggae, but the American music that we did was like your LL, your MC Hammer, those things. The things that came on BT a lot and stuff like that. Not to say Scarface didn't, but that's what I usually.
He was a little bit before. He was on the box. He was
See, no, I didn't do any of that.
I didn't know MC Hammer was not the best rapper back then. Like, I thought he was the best one. Like, his songs was
a jam because all them dances with it.
You thought that was the best
all
rapper?
of it. Pray, got to pray.
Just push. Yeah. Push
on
the hammer.
Everything.
You thought that was really the hardest rap ever.
Of course, I was 8 years old. We dropped in 89.
That's it right here.
8, 9, 10 years old.
But it's whatever is hot that everybody is singing to is what makes it hot too.
Nobody cared about certain
Hammer hard during that rap. I just talked about that. Hammer had his whole era.
That was a dance
era. And I be
era.
seeing where they show the year of the hottest rappers, and then they'll get throughout the 90s, the year. They be lying.
You see it too, don't
you? They be lying. I be like, bro, I never heard of these people then. It was like, why y'all ain't got like Bone Thugs and Harmony up there or
they
something?
Don't
like,
put nobody that you rock with because they got.
Like, I thought they was hotter than. What about Eazy-E one year around about 93 or 94? Who was harder than Eazy-E around about 92, 93?
They ain't for letting that. Oh, UGK to me, but I was.
Yeah, but definitely
it was just by itself.
Definitely,
we were right here by ourselves. Nobody else was hearing that.
Every yard I walked into was playing UGK.
Yeah, but they don't think that way. Other places never mentioned
same way because they don't even judge. They never heard of same way. I never heard of nothing they ever did,
and that's why.
That's it. They never heard of it,
and they just have the ears of the media and all of the. We gonna put this on the chart. They the chart holders. They put the names on the chart and they don't know your ass, so you ain't gonna be on the chart.
Simple as that. That's all it is. It's almost like me giving you my top 10.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be certain people.
I'm not gonna be on it.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't hear it.
If I give you my top 10 comedians, you know who's not going.
Wait a minute, give me your top 10 comedians. Let me see, because I think I know who you gonna say.
Well, okay, and before you say the top 10, before you say your top 10, what is your reasoning behind why you choose who you choose for your top 10? Is this the top 10 of like the best of all time? Is it top 10 because of, break it down to me, why you choosing these people for your top 10?
Why I choose them? Because originality comes first.
Okay.
That's going to knock out 50, 60 of your points if you're not original. If you're not original, then you will end up over there with Bernie Mac at.
Whoa.
No, I'm saying if you're not original.
Okay.
And if
what
you're
else?
very, very funny, then you wound up in the Bernie Mac category.
Bernie Mac is the funniest.
There's some comedian that's very original that's not as funny as Bernie. Bernie, out of all the comedians, he top 5 and funny for me. But then, the main thing is originality.
That's what matters the most to you.
That's what matters the most to any comedian.
Really?
There is not one comedian that's going to pick funny over originality. Not one.
But what matters to the consumers more?
Who cares what matters to the
Because they're the
consumer?
ones buying your tickets.
Are they?
They're the ones
K-Dub
putting
is
money
in
in
the
your
building.
pocket.
I'm saying, are they?
Yes, they're putting money in your pocket.
That one that's talking ain't bought no ticket, and they mean nothing. They mean nothing. Plus, they don't mean nobody cared about a consumer win. They just make clothes and put them out. They make shoes. I didn't design the Jordans. The nigga who's selling the Jordan design them, and I need to like them because they ain't gonna make now another Jordan.
Because a joke can be original and not funny.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. But there is not one comedian gonna pick funny over originality, and no rapper is gonna pick just mumble over lyrics. They want lyrics first, and if you know how to do the MC Hammer, then you just the best rapper to me, and not other rappers in the world or nobody else. Because MC Hammer had bigger songs and better songs, but he wasn't no real lyricist according to KRS-One and all these other rappers or whoever.
Then why did entertainment rap move from talent to entertainment more over talent in today's society?
Yeah, and guess what? Comedians move towards internet over. I mean, if it was an internet comedian on that show tonight, he probably been sold 3,000-4,000 tickets or whatever. I only sold what I sold. It has moved, and that's cool, but ain't nobody finna not be. We rather be the only original person than to jump over there and be a monkey on stage and blow up. We rather just stay over here and hope one day they decide to start.
What if you could make a song using only your voice? Let's start with the drums. I'm gonna hit drums and click.
Start back like in originality. Mm-hmm. It's like a lyricist, nigga that know how to rap. He waiting on the day that you want to hear. Most Def is waiting on the day y'all want to hear a good album type stuff, like a good
he gonna be waiting.
He might be waiting.
He gonna be waiting because they gonna jam down me.
I know, and guess what? I like that stuff too. I like that stuff too that comes out and it's almost like, nigga.
Oh, I like it. Yeah. I don't. They call it mumble rap, all kinds of stuff. I mean, the stuff they call mumble rap, I get mad about what they pick as mumble rap. I don't like when they do that. It's a lot of people that do it too. They think everything that a person, when they can't talk good, the way they think they should be talking because they're not from the same town. Yeah. That's mumble rap. You know what I mean?
So anyway, like she was saying, what I picked to make my top 10, originality, and then what did you do? What did you do? What did you do for the comedy community? That comes second. And then I want to know, are you funny? That's like third.
That's third. Okay.
Like have you been a humanitarian in the game? Are you original? Have you gave back? And then to funny. That's it.
Okay. Well, who is on this list? You give me my top 10
list.
Who is on this top 10? And the reason I'm asking is because Bernie Mac last time you said that he did not have original jokes, and I really thought that was weird that you would even think that he wasn't the original on a lot of the stuff he done, especially when he had that stutter one that I felt like he came out with.
See, there was somebody else doing it too.
Yeah, I remember. You hurt me when you said that.
I'm saying, but did you see it yourself?
No, I didn't. And I don't want to see it.
Okay, cool.
I'm stuck with Bernie.
But anyway, guess what? Bernie is my top 5 funniest.
You say that now, but when you came out and said you did,
go rewind it back. I said that. I said he's
people didn't hear that part
because they was too busy mad.
People didn't hear that part.
These the same people that. These people are very unimportant, man. Like everybody is very unimportant.
Everybody got an opinion now, though.
Yeah, but you can't have the opinions is for yourself, not to put out facts. You put facts out. You don't put opinions out.
It's him and DOC. Who else answer all the comments? Who else?
Oh, there's a couple other.
There's a couple of them, ain't it? And I love it. I be watching. I said they gonna say something back anyway. You niggas said something. They gonna say something back to them.
Yes, man.
They love it too. I know they loving it.
At the end of the day, Bill will be number one.
Bill will be number one.
Yeah, because he, like I said, he's done more.
The Pudding Pop Man.
Yeah, the black exploitation film man, the man who funded most of the movies that your parents watch. Like, whatever movie you like, whether it be Sinners, there wouldn't be a Sinners if it wasn't for Bill Cosby, because he funded black movies. There was no black movies. There was Paul Robeson in a white movie, but there were no, Sidney Poitier, they were all in white movies. Anytime any black man, whether it be Mantan Moreland, which is number 5 on my list, a comedian, he was in white films. Everybody that was acting back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, back with Sidney or Nipsey, Ben Carter, and all these cats, they were in white films. It wasn't until when Bill Cosby came around to help Melvin Van Peebles put together this black film stuff, Blackula and all these, Fred Williamson. Was
the Cosby Show out before Sanford and Son?
No, the Cosby Show came out in like what was that?
80, yeah, in the 80s. Yeah, Sanford and Son 70s,
71 and 77.
Okay, so that's black film. It's not black movie.
No, that's not black film.
Sitcom.
That's a white television show with a black man starring in it. Bud Yorkin and all those guys is white people, man. Barney Carsey and all them. But Melvin Van Peebles still probably, Mario Van Peebles probably still own his daddy films.
Damn.
Those are black films funded by William Cosby himself.
That's cold, man. I think that's dope.
So when you break down, some of these comedians are nothing. They're nobody. They're just funny to you, but they're not humanitarian. Wow. They ain't put on nobody. They ain't put nobody in position to win. Well, and that's important. Like, how that's not important?
What about Bill Cosby jokes made him stand out for you?
Because he told great stories. Ali could tell you that. Ali tells great stories, and he would tell you that Bill, he sat down and he tell you great stories.
Wow. And
a lot of people stole a lot of stuff from him that you could see online. Just Google "man steal Bill Cosby's bit." They're gonna put that man beside Bill Cosby, him doing his bits. And Bill Cosby employed everybody everybody you watch and I watch on black television. He employed them in the 80s.
Mm.
Do you think he get his just due now?
People are dumb. They think Bernie Mac is original. They dumb. People are so dumb. They have I won't even speak on football like that. These people speaking on comedy and don't realize how dumb they are. I don't know nothing about paint. I've painted before, but I don't know nothing about paint.
People don't research on comedy. They just go and watch. Bro,
I watched that thing. It was out of 100 comments, 20 of them agree with me because those are the 20 that know, but the other 80 was just dummies. They shouldn't have said nothing. Not saying that they don't have an opinion, but they really shouldn't have said nothing because they don't know nothing about a Bernie Mac. They don't know nothing about stand-up. They're going to say the same thing you said. We the consumer. Who the fuck are you? You're nobody. Who cares?
A long time.
Popeye's chicken, throw chicken out the window. They don't care if you bring it back. They don't care about you. No spoon in the bag, no straw. They don't care. They just the people working don't care about you. They just selling this shit to get a paycheck.
So if people stop buying. And then what happens?
People stop buying it. Somebody else gonna buy it. The same way somebody quit smoking for 1-2 days and smoke 15 cigarettes on the third day. You ain't gonna quit buying because you need it. It's a necessity, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows anything you're purchasing is a necessity, whether you just need a new white outfit or another black and red t-shirt.
But there's so many different brands of chicken. Just as like there's so many different people who are doing comedy that they can go and watch anybody they want.
What I'm saying is, so what are you saying?
I'm saying that they don't have to watch this comedian. They can watch this comedian.
But they still gonna be addicted to that comedian if he catch him because that's how the mind works. I just seen a thing where a guy said, "I don't know Ali. I never heard of Ali Sadiq, but he is funny."
Yeah.
He said he don't even watch comedy. If he gets you, it's gonna get you. Mm-hmm. I ain't walked in a room and a girl was mad at me, frowned up a little bit of something I might have said some weeks ago somewhere, but then I get on stage and come off, she just smiling. Her body can't help because once you make a person laugh, whether it be the judge or a police officer, you're going to get some type of leniency if you make a judge or a police officer laugh. Wow. Simple.
You've gotten out of tickets that way?
I made a police officer help me out in a way, told me, I'm not going to take you to jail right now because they shift changing, bro. After I made him laugh all night, he said, I'm going to let you hang out with me. And he said, I'm going to take you in when they change shifts, and I'm not going to take you to Atlanta jail. I'm going to take you on to Fulton because they ain't going to do nothing but transfer you to Atlanta. To Fulton. So he just saved me some time, period, being in that funky jail cell. All because I was good with him on the thing and just cracking jokes. He probably would have been, let me get this nigga out of my car, drop him off in Atlanta right now during shift change. He ain't even processed in 4 hours later. And then they going to process him in too, only figure out they got to send him over to Fulton County just for me to get processed in over there, then get out in 14, 18 hours. He saved me all that. All because I was cracking jokes.
Do you tell, so is Martin Lawrence on this list, this top 10 list?
No, he's not.
Why? Y'all, and you, okay, Def Comedy Jam.
That was cool. He was doing some good roasting on there.
He said he's not original.
I said originality gets you on this list, the most original. What I'm saying is Martin was good on Def Jam.
Okay.
It was Robin Harris's job, but he got it. But it was they originally wanted Robin Harris, but he died. He died 1990. And he's not on that list because I don't know, man. You tell me. You gonna make me have to. I tell you what. Since you asked the question,
Martin is just as good as any.
I feel you. Give me the Martin joke, setup, premise, punchline that you know that you can tell somebody, and it'll make you look good telling that joke. No, like if you was to walk into a party, and be like, hey, everybody, be quiet. I got a joke. I got it from Martin. Here it is. Go ahead. No, I'm just asking. No, because I only know when he went his wife or whatever. He had his issues with his wife, and he went and fell out from running when he was telling jokes during the show. It was like that. It wasn't that
like
was run till that. That was afterwards.
Yeah. But I'm just saying.
You still got you so crazy.
Right, y'all keep talking.
He still got you so crazy. He's trying to go try to Google a joke. That's what he been doing. He been going the phone with him.
No, but okay. So finish telling me your top 10 because you said Bill.
I said Bill, and then it's Red, and it's Eddie, and it's Dave. Dave could actually be number one if he wants to. If Dave is actually the best comedian I've ever seen, Dave Chappelle. But I got him at 4, only behind Red Fox and Eddie because that's the legendary GOAT status that they have. And number 5, like I said, Mantan Moreland. 6, I throw in Rock. Jamie, Chris Rock, Jamie. I love Chris Tucker, so I would throw him in there. Then I throw in this guy, Robert Schimmel, white boy. And then, Eddie Griffin and Mike Epps is in there too. But it's just, they ain't, they either 9, 10, 11, 12. But, you got Corey Holcomb.
Who did you say?
Ooh, I said Mike Epps, Eddie Griffin, and Corey Holcomb. But that's
you all. You said Jamie Foxx?
He said Jamie Foxx.
Okay, give me some original jokes that these guys got. You try to put me on that.
I got you.
Okay, Jamie Foxx. Shout out to Terrell, Texas. Jamie Foxx, Eric Bishop. We in the building.
Yes, sir. Jamie, he has a lot of good original jokes.
That's all right. Which one?
I got you. Jamie's name speaks for itself, but he got a joke where he was talking about back in the day when he was talking about AIDS. He said AIDS, white people who discovered AIDS, how they discovered it. And he said you catch it and you get skinnered in a mosquito's dick. So that was funny to me at about 11 years old, 12 years old. But that's my joke from him. But he got 1,000 other jokes on there where he was talking about a whole bunch of other shit, man. That's just my joke. Jamie is in there because of his originality and his talent. But I just asked you for that from Martin, just period. But for Jamie, him saying that made me laugh so fucking harder than anything. Yeah, I know how you get it. You go out there and you get with one of those homosexuals and you get scared in a mosquito's dick. And that was just the funniest shit in the world,
Okay, Dubb, let me ask you a question, man. You got to answer this one here. This is a big one for me. Were you happy when you seen Cat Williams the other night hand the right hand of fellowship to Kevin Hart?
I just built a budgeting app.
What? How?
Base 44. Look, it pulls our...
Well, happy?
The right hand of fellowship.
No, I wasn't happy because Kevin is a cool guy and Cat ass is crazy. So to me, not that I thought it was fake or nothing, but I don't know. Kevin a cool guy. Like Kevin is a very, very nice guy. So and he's kicking ass. He don't need to be friends with Cat. So when I saw that, I was like, in a sense, like, you don't need to be Cat's friend. I think it may work for TV. Like I said, the consumer, they don't know much, so that looks good to them. But to me knowing Cat, I know of Cat. Cat knows me, and I know him. Do we ever see each other much? No. Kevin, like that's my guy. I rock with him. He's always a nice guy. And then, a lot of people say Cat is a nice guy.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But I didn't think that worked out in Kevin's favor or nothing. It may work out in Cat's favor to be cool with Kevin, because Kevin is a nice guy around the world. Not like Cat can't hold his own or do his own thing, but that's a good thing. Two black men shaking hands. Like I said, no. The only thing I thought was, that's what I thought of it.
I got to keep going with this because now I'm on the show. Do you think that the show, this roast show, in today's society, do you think that they went too far with the jokes? There was some things said that spiraled out of control.
I watched it twice. I personally didn't see nothing that was wrong in the roast. I just see a lot of dumb people that haven't watched any roast. Like these same dumb people that's on these podcasts and complaining, they never seen the William Shatner roast. They never seen the roast of David Hasselhoff. They've never seen the roast of Justin Bieber. They never seen none of these roasts. Pamela Anderson Lee roast. They never seen none of these roasts. These monkeys just showed up for Kevin Hart roast, and that's all their opinion is right there. So they don't know nothing. So all these opinions don't make me think that it was a bad. I watched it, and when I watched it, I didn't see nothing wrong. Tony Hinchcliffe did exactly what he was supposed to do.
Tony Hinchcliffe did something that was totally off base.
No, I'm saying he did exactly what he was supposed to do.
It was on the teleprompter, hopefully.
No, I'm saying whether they did or not, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. Go crack some great original jokes that nobody never heard before. That's what you're supposed to do. Some great original jokes.
Even though it hurt people's feelings?
Who feelings it hurt? None of these people even know.
No, George Floyd's family didn't like the damn joke.
Man, they talk about Martin Luther King and Martin Luther King all day. Man, somebody just said, Eddie Murphy was on the television. I walk around the corner. Somebody hit me in the chest. Look up at Martin Luther King. He said, "Oh, I thought you were somebody else."
Yeah.
Why Martin Luther King family mad at Eddie? Come on, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. You know who I rock with? I'm gonna say this too. I rock with Stack 5, Stevie Jackson so hard. Like that's my guy. To where I can't even really, I would tell him my real opinion about the whole situation. And it ain't his. It's opposite of his.
But you would tell him.
I would tell him, but I would never go out here and speak the way I would speak about it.
Yeah. Because
you know what I mean? My opinion on it is totally different, man. People will hate me if they'll hate what I think about it. If I, you know what I mean? Basically, I'm gonna say it anyway. If you about to go to jail, just don't resist. Take your scary ass on to jail. Take your scary ass on it. Just when they come for you, just put your hand behind your back. When they say step out the car, get out the car. If you got to fight with the police and all that shit, you lost me right there. You lost me when you was fighting with the police. You don't do that. You're not going nowhere. And plus, get out the car, because I don't want nobody to run in here, punch her in the chest, and run out the door with a black Nissan going that way, and the police pull them over and say, "Step out the car." What you want me to step out the car for? No, you need to step out the car so we can see if you the person that hit this woman. You see, it's not gonna add up the way people want it to be.
Yeah.
If we gave a fuck about what they were talking about, then the police have a hard time getting these criminals off the streets. As in, like, stop resisting, go to jail, call your lawyer, make your phone call, and get out. It's not gonna happen right here on the side of this road while you steady fighting. So that's my opinion.
Yeah, okay, Dubb, I get it. But a lot of times this profiling and the way that they pressure the black community is hard, man. When they stop a black, the way they treat him, if there's a brother in there, he might have. I remember when we was coming from Memphis or Mississippi. We was in Mississippi. And somebody had just got shot on the ground. They were struggling with a guy that got shot. I'll never forget, it was the same day. It was the same 2 days later, a day. And the dude knocked on the back of my Escalade. This one, what is about 15, 16 years ago. Come to the back. I'm like, what the fuck? Just give him a ticket, nigga. I don't want to come to the back.
It was a case where a police officer had just killed a white.
Yeah, and then the other boy got killed that we were talking about too. The one that got killed in front of his daughter. So in my mind, I'm like, this nigga, why is he knocking on the back of my truck,
and telling me to come to the back
of this truck?
Mind,
what is he trying to do?
Man, I went.
Right.
I went.
Saying, your mind is fucked up. You just go, because you ain't gonna. Get worse.
When I went, he was like, "Do you know what I stopped before?" I said, "I don't know what it was for, but whatever it was, man, just give my ticket." And
that's cool.
I say, my family in the truck. Let us go, man. You know what I mean?
got out the car.
Oh, I told him just don't do nothing.
But that's the name of the game, though. That's the name of the game. Just think about it. Think about that car you riding in. Think about that street you riding down. Think about that fire hydrant to the right. Think about that telephone pole. Them poles cost like $1,500 a pole. Them little thick ass cable wires going from what? You niggas ain't paid for none of that shit. And if you did it with your taxes. Be thankful that they got people out there keeping them rows up and putting them yellow and white lines out there. The manhole, that little round heavy manhole, that shit cost about $800 for that thing. That metal manhole, that wrought iron, that shit cost about like $800. Like the light bulbs, them what them things called transponders, them things like $16,000 to $18,000. Them buckets that be hanging out.
Transformers.
So get your monkey ass out the car.
No, man.
Get out the car.
I don't know what might happen. I don't know.
I get it, but didn't nothing happen, and you
that day.
Yeah, but you would have. Guess what?
Sandra Bland didn't tell the same story.
I know. I get that, but she resisted the whole time too. Don't resist. Just go.
You don't think he took it too far?
I know he took it too far. He need his ass whooped. He need to be kicked all in the ass. Somebody should shoot him in the fucking head. But in the process, before we get to all that, just don't resist. Step out the car.
What pairs nicely with space gazing? A spacious new SUV. Rent from our newest fleet yet.
Do not get a consolidation loan until you see this. Hey, Mario Lopez here, and if you're thinking about getting a
what do you say about people who be recording? Like once they get pulled over, they pull out their phone and start to record the police officer and record the whole situation. What do you say about those people? Is that okay for them to do?
I think you should record. That's the most you should do. Instead of not getting out the car or resisting arrest. Don't do those two. I'm not even a police officer, and I need you to get out the car. Because I'm nosy now. I'm sitting there looking at the stop sign like, why this motherfucker ain't got out of the car yet? Police draw down. Why this damn? I'm wondering why you ain't got out the car. And this ain't even my damn thing.
Because I've seen some on social media where they're recording and then you'll hear the police officer say, turn that off. Why are you recording? Put it down. And I'm like, but that's your right to record.
You know, it's a right. You really supposed to set it on that thing and turn it towards the traffic. Like, that's what you're really supposed to do. Set it. I'm not saying that's law, but that would be better. If you the type of motherfucker that's riding around with weed on you and you want to get the police hell, that shit's stupid, my nigga. You got a little nickel. Most of these niggas just have a little weed on them, man. A little pistol they ain't supposed to have.
And they make it go
too far, man. You know, man, I seen Jamie Foxx speaking on something when some dude with dreads, I don't even know this guy, man. The police busted one and whooping his ass. I said, he deserved that ass whooping, man. Get your ass out that car, boy. Get your ass out that car.
It was a dude in there with dreads. He was just sitting there
like a damn fool.
And then they bust the window and they dragged him out. Sure, I know
exactly. Ass out that car,
and he was recording.
I've been in jail.
I saw that.
He looks so weird.
I've been in jail 15, 16 times. I just go. You pussy nigga be so scared to go down there. They make us be on TV telling me, man, you shouldn't have did that. Man, get your pussy scary ass. You smoking this dope up and down this street. Now you get pulled over by the people you knew. Your mama told you can't be doing that.
I think some of these people, when they're recording and stuff and doing all of that too, in their mind, because they know that they're not wrong, oh, I'm going to get paid. I'm going to have a case where
you are
I'm
wrong.
going to sue these.
You are wrong if you ain't when the police
being compliant.
You got to be like that with the police, because think about if you were a police. Put yourself in them shoes. Walking up to a strange car, you need them to oblige to everything you're saying. Not because I'm scared, is because they are shooting back at police officers, man. You got to be right, bro. Like that. I don't want my son to grow up in that world where your ass can sit in that car or you can resist arrest, because that's going to hurt my son later on. I need everything to be in order.
Let me ask you a question, because you know a lot of stuff. So when a police officer stops you and you turn to a police officer and say, okay, what did you stop me for?
What crime do you suspect me of?
Aren't they supposed to tell you what they stopped you for before you get out of the car? Whether you ran a stoplight or you were speeding or whatever, aren't they supposed to tell you, okay, I'm stopping you for this, before you get out of the car?
Not really, because let me explain something to you. I watch body cam every day. That's all I watch. When the police get to my window, I don't give a fuck what he pulled me over for. I already had that right there for him. It don't even matter once they're woo. Now, some people gonna disagree, but at that point, it don't even matter. And you done been in jail before, right?
A lot of times.
It don't fucking matter, because you're going where he went.
Yeah.
Either way, you're gonna make your way where he went. All that trying to get out of your
crime do you suspect me of?
You can say what you want to.
Am I being detained?
Hey man, I don't do none of that. I give it to him, and if I'm going to jail, I'm going, because them niggas is not tougher than me, and I ain't no bitch. So let's rock and roll. And I'm getting out because my folk ain't broke. So if your folk broke, that's why you acting like a bitch in the car, or you scary, and that's why you acting like a bitch. Hey man, I don't care. I don't ask those questions.
But they seen this on the internet. That's what
they saw it.
really what they see. They trying this shit out. They trying this shit out.
They say it's your right to know.
They trying it out.
No, listen,
they
there
don't
is
know
no
the law.
rights. I just see cut me off. Ain't no rights driving down that perfectly paved street. Once you get on that perfectly paved street that's set up, it ain't even 1920s ride no more. Back during the Great Depression, the Grapes of Wrath, that movie, them niggas rode across a whole lot of dirt. God damn it, what's the motherfucker? Eisenhower came and built these interstates so people can move around. And I had to tell my gal all the time, like, yo, the road is for the trucks. The cars use them too. But don't be blowing at trucks. That's what they built the roads for, trucks to transport shit, not for you to be driving up and down the road. That roads is not for cars. They are for trucks. So either way it go, once you get on that greatly paved, red lights in the air, everything is sunny, everything is perfect. Like you can see your lanes because they got the reflector shit on the side of the road. Nigga, act like you know that you got to get out the car because you ain't shit. You just a nigga with a shit stain in your drawers. You have no real rights to stay in that car on these roads. Now, if you wants to go find a field to drive in that's bumpy and fuck, you can do what you want to. Because they ain't coming out there to fuck with you. But if we pave these streets, nigga, you can't be in these streets unless you do it the way we ask you to be in these streets. And you got to give us that little $30 for that license every 4 years. We want that 30. And then we want them to be up to date. And we want you to have insurance in case you hit some other woman with a child in their car. So niggas be trying to find ways to not do shit. And you got to do shit because, like I said, they use that concrete out there and they put a whole bunch of little metal things to keep the concrete in, before they pour the concrete. Them little metal things cost, them little metal screens they put in the concrete.
Everything costs.
Them little gravel rocks, they got to have them trucks, the diesel they put in them trucks to bring that shit over there. These monkey-ass niggas in the car acting like they got rights and ain't spent no money.
No tax dollars?
They ain't really spent the niggas we talking about.
They're not paying taxes.
I'm pretty sure y'all do, but the niggas we talking about ain't paid none of that for none of that stuff, man.
A damn fool.
When it be a house fire and they put that thing in that goddamn water hole, that fire hydrant. First the hose cost, then the pipe, then you had to dig. Man, come on, man. Stop it, nigga. You are so nobody on this planet,
That's
nigga.
Real.
You are so nobody.
Damn. Man, so
black people say, I be hearing black people say, man, we gotta do better. Or black people, that's why we at the bottom. I be like, no,
but it says black men are 22 to 25%. So it's not. Yeah.
Marrying outside the race.
Yeah, so black men.
Oh, yeah.
Is higher.
Yeah. Damn.
When you think about it.
Well.
That's why black women be mad at black men.
Hey, man. One thing about
they got to act right.
What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your...
So what you saying? Black females don't act right?
I ain't said none of that.
You just said that.
No, I didn't.
I would say,
why you trying to start something?
I was saying you just said that.
I would say not Harley in a sense.
In a sense.
Yeah, I don't date outside my race, so I can say what the hell I want to.
Yeah,
I can say what I want to. I do not. And the girls that know me know.
They already know.
Not that I ain't never hit a white girl, but I don't date outside my race. I have hit a white girl. But I don't date outside my race.
Man, I gotta get you over
but man, I love black women. So I'm only saying it because I can probably see why a little bit. Hell, black woman is hard. It's hard, but I'm hard. So
that's right. That's right.
It don't bother me, but that's why I say these weak ass niggas.
Yeah,
so now you gotta hear me. Now you gotta hear me. These weak ass niggas can't take nothing. They can't even step out the car for the police and go and do these 2 days in jail.
So you think that's why they marry outside of their race?
I'm gonna tell you why. They been raised by a woman and they a bitch.
Damn.
They been raised. They can't even handle what they were raised by.
Damn.
I got 3 sons. I had to tell one all the time, boy, you know you kind of like more raised by your mama, man. I always tell him that. And he got to understand. He do. He accept it and he fight his way about it.
I just had the same conversation with
it's
somebody
true,
else.
Man. Shit, I got 3 boys.
Did emotional. Dudes getting emotional.
Yeah,
that shit come from.
All that kind of stuff, man. So it'd be like a woman to raise that bitch ass nigga that can't hang out with, can't be with a black woman. Damn. Another black woman gonna be tough anyway. She gonna be tough in his ass.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that would it be anyway. He got to go marry something that's a little more simple. See, me, I'm tough. My dad was right there the whole time. I ain't got it. That's why I said I can see you out, but I ain't got it. I want to hit head first with one of them black ass women talking that shit. Black Panther black woman. You feel me?
What's the strongest black woman I can find?
Goddamn got out there,
but
bro.
we better have some strong ass kids. You know what I'm saying?
So they can't take
They
that.
can't take it.
A woman look at her and say, that's why your mama diabetic. This nigga got to run to a goddamn white woman, but then they gone.
Oh, damn.
Black woman cussed him out and talked about his mama. He gone.
Man, I love that shirt, No Weapon Form. Boy, that's a hell of a shirt. A hell of a saying, man. I got to say that, No Weapon Form. 54-17 Isaiah is going down.
You already know it.
Yes, sir.
I don't even know what that is.
That's where it come from. Listen,
No weapon form against you shall prosper.
every tongue that rise up against me in judgment shall be. Yeah. But listen, I got to ask you this here, too. T.I., last time Greg Street was on the show, he said that T.I. reminded him, like he would compare him to like a Martin Luther King. And that threw up some little, people were saying this and that.
Cause they don't know Martin Luther King.
I know, but I was going to ask you what you thought about. Do you agree with that statement?
Because Martin Luther King moved around like that. He went to jail a couple times too. He had a few holes on the side.
Yeah.
I got a homeboy mama who hang out with Martin Luther King's stepson. Now, see what I'm saying? I got a homeboy, a comedian homeboy. His mama, he sat there and listened to this guy say Martin Luther King have a little white beat on, come out the room. But yeah, Martin Luther King. But I sat and talked to the old dudes back in 2000 in Atlanta, and they already knew King. King was dead 32 years then.
Damn.
So, you know what I mean? You go back 32 years, shit. Easy died 32 years ago.
Yeah.
So we remember that just like that. Like we can tell you what Easy was doing.
Yeah.
At that time, King wasn't gone but 32 years. And them folk were telling, and them folk in Atlanta knew King. Little Michael King.
Michael King. I
know his name.
Martin Luther King.
No, his name Michael. He born Michael King. He changed the name to Martin Luther.
Damn.
Michael King. You little short fella. Probably shorter than you. How tall are you?
I'm 5'7", hardcore.
Y'all the same height. You and the same height. Got the same little pudgy little body. Same little pudgy little body. Y'all built just alike.
Me and Martin.
Yeah.
Damn, man. I might can change the world in this hole, man.
Oh,
I might get me a holiday around this hole, man. Man, so man, when it come down to this, you got to tell me about how you felt when that album came out. Because I didn't know T.I. was going to come out with it. And I know that's your partner that let them know, killed it, man. The way it went and took off, I got to ask you about that. Then I got to ask you about the fact of him getting out of comedy. But we're going to go on the album first. Keep going on the album. Let me know about
out of comedy. But
well, that's why I got to ask you about this, because he ain't in comedy right now.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Okay, we'll talk about it in a minute.
But anyway,
let's talk about this good music, man.
I've been telling you, the music been in there at the same time. I heard that song in the chat in the green room.
Bro, that man ain't cut his braids off and brought that shit out, nigga. I was sitting watching. When the braids came off, the song came out and it was history.
Tip that good. Tip know how to manipulate you into believing that is why he cut. Tip got a million reasons to cut that hair. He just cut it anyway. Tip cut it anyway. Tip wasn't going to keep that hair that long. I told him to cut it every day. I talk shit about him cutting that hair every day. So that hair left. But Tip making music every show we did in the green room. All we listened to was Tip in the green room. New shit. And that song there, anybody tell you, Erica Duchess, Ronnie Jordan, Tyler Chronicle, Jay Ski, Fat Man Deezy, Nav Green. Played that shit in the green room all the time. Let them know all that shit was in the green room. Tip ain't never stopped doing nothing.
So what was the reaction like when y'all heard Let Them Know? Y'all should have been like, y'all already knew this whole hard or what?
Everything he play hard. Everything he play in the green room sound like, not sound like, but it's hard.
It's hard.
It's like, that's it. Am I lying, nigga? Everything he played, he was there. He in the green room too.
Yeah.
Everything he played in the green room is hard. And I ain't saying it because he's my partner. If it was whack, I would say it was whack.
You tell him.
I mean, I would tell him, but it ain't gonna matter no way. But I would tell him, but it ain't gonna matter no way. Like, it ain't gonna matter no way because it ain't gonna be whack, and then he gonna tell me, fuck you. It's gonna be simple as that. But He knows it. He was there.
He was there.
Yes.
They let him know we're jumping off that hole.
He did 30 of them.
Damn.
And he played music every day. He never stopped. And he's still looking for comedy shows right now. He just asked me 2 days ago where the show's at right now.
So, okay, because when the braids came off, I thought the comedy was out.
That just was a
That
fact.
nigga marketized.
That's
me.
like putting
I put eyes on everything.
That's
nigga.
like dropping a bomb on a song. Pew, 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 pew. That's just effects. That just made you think something went on with that wasn't nothing but just a pew, 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 pew. That nigga still ugly as hell. He still whack on stage. Type shit. That pew, 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 pew made you feel. Him cutting that shit off made you think it was something.
It's back to the old tip. He had that hat on, man.
They were coming with it or not. If he'd have never cut that shit, it still was coming.
That music coming, wasn't it?
By the time that thing might have hit billboards or something so fast, January 18th when that junk dropped.
That bitch turned #1 quick.
Man, when that junk went through them billboards, it was like maybe KP or somebody, Hannah or somebody might have said, you should cut the dread. That'll make you look like people. That'll make people somebody like he think it's somebody. When really it wasn't nothing. It was just like, okay, he cut his hair. That's all it really was. Unless I don't want to tell his secrets, but that's what I
loved it, man. I love the way he marketed.
But that nigga he had that file already.
He already had
that file already.
I love the marketing strategy. I love when he come out with stuff. I remember when he came out with Trouble Man. I was like, dang, he killed it. I think that was the one when he had the yellow Camaro, if I remember correctly, where they was in the hood, man, and they were jamming. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He always have a way that he released things. You know what I'm saying? Where it gives you that shot.
Hey, man, still got a song called Broadcast Live from the West Side.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, that nigga, that's my partner, but he know I look for the negativity in that nigga. I tell him King whipped his ass. I might say anything. But when it comes to that music, that nigga he ain't stop making no music. He
ain't never stopped.
He ain't put out what he wanted to put out.
The nigga played me, man.
Damn. He played you. He
played me, man.
He got that Mr. Him. That Mr. Him so hard.
Yeah, that's hard.
That Mr. Him gonna go.
He had to focus on the comedy when he had to focus on the comedy to master the comedy. So he had to put that on pause until he mastered
told
that.
y'all what it was. It was
that's
therapy.
all it was.
Wow.
He told y'all. He kept saying it's called cheaper than therapy.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It was therapy.
Wow.
He was able to get up there and tell y'all everything y'all was wondering. Everything. He talked about putting toes in some pussy. He talked about guns. He talked about everything on stage. All you had to do was come to the show and listen.
Check the show out.
Y'all up there think he want to be goddamn it. Y'all think he want to be this person or Eddie Murphy. This man is up there that made millions of dollars and doing it. Made sure I made hundreds of thousands.
I know that's right.
It is. So it's like y'all don't know what y'all talking about, man.
I was happy. I really was like, damn, now that he ain't doing comedy no more, because he said he was getting out.
Comedy no more.
Yeah, he was getting out.
I don't think he can ever.
I thought he was getting out.
He was getting out.
He didn't really just say it. He said he was just going back to the music.
No, so you assume that.
Yeah, I think he out of there. He done with that now. He doing music again. He doing music again now.
Man.
Maybe he about to drop something different and add some features on this shit.
Joe got it, man.
Yeah, I was with God.
This is my dad, 1976, 6.1 tall, over 220 pounds on day one of military calisthenics.
Yeah, that was back in the days.
Look how small he was in the picture above.
Whoa, what's up with J. Anthony Brown, man? He stopped playing.
That shrimp.
I gotta ask you this question.
Are we skipping? We jumping?
No, you're not.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I think I'm through with the tip. Well, the tip story, but I gotta ask him something else though. But you go ahead. I'm gonna let you get it. What's your statistic you done got on it?
No, that's not it. To you, because I know he studied a lot and he has his opinions. So I'm just I like to hear your opinions and stuff.
Okay.
To you, what is the difference between a Black American, a Black African, and a Black Caribbean person? What are your differences between all of those?
Sit
straight.
Okay, so it's crazy. I'm just that I was born that racist.
All of it.
I had to grow up out of that. I never heard the word Haitian till I was like 20 years old. I didn't know what that stuff was down there. So all this Caribbean stuff, I thought Caribbeans was people in them little masses and I didn't know. I didn't know what Caribbean. I heard West Indian when I was probably 21.
Right.
So I wasn't privy to none of the information being in Mississippi and Tennessee and Milwaukee and all that. But at this point now, I know what it is. I can tell you what it is. And I can tell you what I thought it was, then I can tell you what what it is. This is what I thought it was. I thought it was foreigners, just like a Mexican or something, like a Arab or something. That I thought it was people that was from somewhere else, whether they were Africans. I thought they was like foreigners, like Africans. You know, African. They may not like this, but that was a joke at one point. Back when we were younger, that was like a joke. You African booty scratcher, you were African.
That was on Boys in the Hood.
Oh,
I ain't from Africa. You African booty.
So it was
scratcher.
like it was a joke, and then till I got about like 25, and I started to see Africans and talk to people who I didn't even know was African. You tell me I'm African, and then for the Caribbean things, like the Haitians and stuff, like it was a joke too to the comedians that I was watching talking about it, like comedian Raisin, Malik S, and all them. They used to crack the jokes, like, you know, when them Haitians come in with the dress shoes on, with the jeans, with the blah, 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 with the little vest. It was all a joke. So really, till I got about 30, till I realized, and somebody said it, somebody was like, they ain't nothing but Africans that got dropped off along the way. So it all kind of made sense, but I could have been damn near 30 before it all was complete in my knowledge of who everybody was. I could have been damn near 30 before I had it figured out. Now, disrespect, never. I never thought I was more or less than anyone, because like I said back earlier, nigga, you don't want nothing, nigga. You know what I mean? Type shit. But I didn't know the difference at first in between none of them.
Because I heard this thing, and I want you to hear it. You tell me what you think about this, right?
Okay. Black Africans and Black Caribbeans and Black Americans are different. Black Africans and Black Caribbeans are closer, almost identical. They have high, and I'm generalizing now, but generalization is pretty accurate. They have high self-esteem and lower levels of confidence. Black Americans have higher levels of confidence and lower levels of self-esteem. Because slavery lasted here longer, it was turned into a business, and it was an intentional desire to destroy your spirit. Because if they had this black man here, coming here with all that build and all that brawn from, by the way, they say they went to Africa. Oh, we're dumb, we're stupid. Knock that off.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right there because he goes on. But what do you think about that? Because he's trying to break down the differences between.
I think they need to take, like that woman, they need to take his podcast equipment. Like, take it from him. Take it from him, because.
That's John Hope Bryant.
It don't matter, man. I like him. I like him. I like him.
Shout out to John Hope Bryant.
He got the like a real estate, right? I see him around.
On his shit.
I see him around, but I still would say take that equipment from his rich ass.
So you don't feel like he's correct?
No, because he can't be correct, because he don't know who has what. You even if he say, well, the most people I meet, well, I can guarantee you ain't been in these circles or this circle, that circle. You have.
He's looking at slavery-wise and what slavery has done to people.
Slavery ain't done nothing to me or him or him. We don't know nothing.
So you don't believe
slavery.
that certain things have been passed down to you in your genes because of what your ancestors have been through?
If so,
talk to you.
If so, then you don't need to be out here in these streets if anything passed down from energy. Because I don't do nothing my mama did, and I refused it to live or feel anything. I have no trauma that was passed because I'm too dope. I goes out and I get it. I'm nothing like my mama. She'll tell you that. And I'm nothing like my daddy. Like, I go harder than both of them put together. And my son. So if it did pass down, you, like I said earlier when I said somebody's a bitch, you was a bitch. And then, nah, man. No, man. I know what the boy Fredo Bang said his daddy gay. So, hell no. I know that was random as hell. That was random as hell. It fucked me up when he said his dad okay. Because I'm afraid of Bang.
Yeah, that's what
I call myself the Bang Man too.
Hey,
yeah, that's I fuck with.
Because a lot of people still use that as an excuse to say that, you know, because
and
of
he
things
used
that
it to have a conversation, but none of that shit be true. Like, you cannot generalize nothing no more. You can't say these black people down in Texas do this, because Instagram showed you. Plus, what I learned going to 46 states in the United States is that every city is just alike. That's what I realized going to 40.
I just built a budgeting app with Base 44.
Nina just built an app.
So we can all build apps now?
46 states.
Glad you said that. That's a good segue right there for me.
Yeah.
Every city to you is the same, right?
I know where you're
But
going.
every city to Aries Spears is not the same, especially not Mississippi. How did you feel?
Aries Spears
And Ohio.
Did you see me going? And that was
And
a good
Ohio.
segue. Why segue that
See,
over
but
there?
Aries Spears, like when he started doing comedy, I think his mammy was bringing him to the comedy club. So he's a mama's boy, so he like to yap a lot on type of stuff like that. Plus, he's not even no real comedian. He's just an impressionist. He's like over there with Michael Winslow from Police Academy. You know.
This man is hell. I remember Michael
Ain't nobody
Winslow.
seen Aries Spears spit no joke, like no setup, premise, punchline. That's me. You feel me? That's me milking a joke for 6 to 8 minutes. He don't count in no comedy club. He's definitely like, he definitely got some legendary stuff about him. Being 14, 15 when his mammy was dragging him in the comedy club and shit. But he ain't no nigga that nobody mentioning for how to tell no joke or no nothing like that. Ain't nobody listening to him.
Cleveland,
He's just
Ohio,
talking.
and
Just those two places.
in Mississippi. He don't
talked
like
about.
performing there. He won't go back.
Because he better be
He said Cleveland makes him work too hard because at the
get the
stage
joke.
that he's at right now,
He ain't
he's
not
like
gonna
a
work- he not gonna
veteran
work
in
for
this
them
business.
jokes.
No,
He's not going to work hard for the
He
jokes.
ain't at no stage. He a journeyman in the comedy business, which is cool because I'm sort of a journeyman too. But he don't need to be talking like he's somebody. I know a lot of people get on his camera and sound like something, and it ain't even really them. He just saying it to people who don't like. He know he talk. I'm telling y'all, these people out here in the cameras are dumb. He ain't saying it. He just playing them like they dumb by saying, I'm at a point. If they were smart enough, they'd be like, nigga, what point are you at, you black, fat son of a bitch? Like, you ugly, raccoon-looking bastard. You ain't at no point. Like, you really not at no point. You really supposed to be still hustling real hard right now. Your ass about to die, boy. You look sick as fuck. Like, you need to really not be worried about no points and just perform. I'm telling you, his ass gonna die. Everybody gonna die, but you can tell his ass is up next. I'm saying, motherfuckers is up next. A lot of us is up next, but he don't need to do that. He ain't never accomplished no comedy. You can't find one Aries Spears joke that go bink, bink, bink. You can find some impressions, some fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. Every impression he do, I can damn do. Even if I don't sound like the motherfucker, I think I can do it.
Wait
you got a nigga like Reggie Reg did an impression. I knew I couldn't do that, but every impression Aries Spears do, I think I can do it. I can just be like, hey, Chris Rock, or Eddie Murphy. I like literally think I can do it. It ain't original as fuck.
Damn.
So that's it. You talking to a nigga that don't do shit, that dropped out, that did a fucking pervert skit with a little kid type shit. You see what's on this nigga mind?
Damn.
That's what's on this nigga mind, and y'all listen to this nigga, man.
Damn. Wait a minute. What?
And then they got beat up on the goddamn camera.
Yeah, that did happen.
Y'all still listen to a nigga that got beat up on the camera, that ain't never did a joke but the impressions, that did a goddamn pervert skit with a little boy, that goddamn got beat up on the goddamn camera, that just got dark shit around his eyes, sick as shit. That's who the hell y'all are listening to talk.
Damn.
A nigga that goddamn raised by his mammy or some shit like that. I ain't saying something wrong with a nigga being raised by his mammy, but you can tell when a nigga raised by their motherfucking mammy.
And his dark circles, he can't stop that. He might just be tired.
What the hell is going on here?
I don't know why they there, but they there. If I had dark circles, I'd shut the fuck up around my eyes. If I had dark circles around my eyes, I would shut the fuck up. I won't be on there talking about what Mississippi got going on. Stupid ass, sis ass boy.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I asked last
and don't
time.
edit this shit out either. Do not edit it out. Now you can edit out whatever going on monetize.
Let me ask you this, and you got to be honest with me. Did you see when he came on my show and he spoke about T.I.'s bravado, the way T.I. come into comedy? Did you see that part?
He didn't know what he was talking about.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I seen it, but he don't know what he talking about. He thinking T.I. coming in with bravado, but Tip so humble. Everybody tell you Tip hang around these old bum ass niggas in the hood, these old shit ass rooms. Every ass wasn't. I mean, I can't even say that, but he wasn't there. He wasn't there. Aries was not there. Like, he don't know. That man just yapping like a mammy.
He said Godfrey, something happened with Godfrey. I didn't even.
Godfrey is a bitch too. They hang together. There's two comedians that I don't like.
I did not know this.
It's Godfrey and Aries. Because they bitches. They yap like that. They be just yapping.
What the fuck happened between you and Godfrey?
Nothing. He just
don't rock with him.
No. What happened was he just got on there one day talking at one time. You know what I mean? He just got on there talking one time and I didn't agree. And then I seen him one time with another comedian named Henry Coleman. He get on there with Tiffany acting like a bitch yapping. And it's just like, when I see you like a little bitch, I might shoot one at you and tell you about it. Cause I done shot 2 or 3 of them and tag them, but he's a bitch, he ain't gonna do nothing. So let me finish though. It's like when I see you a bitch and you in the game, man, I'm gonna tell you about it, and then you're gonna keep your scary ass over there. You might say some shit like, man, this shit ain't worth it. Oh yeah, it is, nigga. It is. You just scary. But regardless of that, these just 2 niggas I seen yapping about people around me. That's it. They ain't never really did nothing to me. Neither one of them. Aries probably see this shit and be like, what the fuck? But you still a bitch. But and Godfrey ain't gonna say what the fuck, because he know I think he a bitch. He been knew that because I done tagged him. I got a tag. I get a notification that bitch was at 300 last time I checked. Tagged to that nigga.
Did you hear when Aries was on, he was talking about Godfrey was at a club and T.I. went on after him. Yeah, but was you there that night?
No, I wasn't there that night.
But you know about it.
I know about it. See, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. Godfrey don't know he ain't shit. When Godfrey realized he ain't shit, he's a comedian, but nigga, you ain't shit. Niggas can go up after you, stupid ass, retarded ass African. Look, let me tell you this though. Like, niggas can go about them. Plus, the owner wanted him to go up, and Tip had just started. But Godfrey just needed talk. He wanted to be a bitch on that. I don't have no podcast.
Yeah.
He just needed something to talk about on that bitch ass podcast.
And that's what.
And I came over there with Tip, but Tip really wouldn't let me say nothing. Because I'd have challenged that nigga to a fight. Like, come on, let's go fight, nigga. Let's go in the room. Let's go in the room and fight.
And you wasn't there.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
But you wanted to go.
I slapped the shit out that boy. I hit that nigga in the mouth with a pistol.
They didn't get into it. I thought
they didn't get into it. I'm saying, but I'd have noticed that bitchy shit in him.
Where he was
I'd have noticed that. I hit the nigga in the mouth with a pistol or something.
Damn.
On my life.
Listen, I really didn't know. I didn't know that. I thought the way it came back to me, and it came back to me like him and Godfrey. Tip.
Hints of fresh leather. Bold new features. Get paired with our newest fleet yet.
ChatGPT, what's the best high-income skill to learn in 2026?
Godfrey kind of was they kind of aired it out, you know.
But Godfrey walked off and did that bitch shit.
After he left.
Yeah, they was cool. Tip ain't walking around like that about no damn stage for no comedy. He just made it seem like that, man. I just keep telling you, bro. Them niggas be some bitches, bro. I only know 2 bitch ass niggas in the comedy game. That's Godfrey and Aries Spears.
And these guys are not gonna come and talk to you like whenever they have a problem.
Talk to me?
Whoever. If they have a problem and they come like, hey man, let me holler at you for a minute. Let's squash it. That's what real men do.
No, but sometimes men don't even want to be by no bitches. So you would never. I don't want to swatch. And man, if I don't never call you a bitch again, and man, you never said that gonna happen. But we ain't gonna never be cool. I'd never shake that little soft ass hand of yours.
Damn.
Hell no, I don't want to fuck with them niggas. I ain't never had to think I was gonna fuck with them folk. I've been on comedy 25 years.
A long time.
I ain't never think I was gonna hang around these cis ass niggas.
Again, is that demographic? Because ain't Godfrey from Chicago or where he from?
Africa, some fucking where.
But they not from.
It don't matter, man.
It matters demographically where you're from.
He ain't from nowhere around us.
So that's what it be. Like Aries from New York.
He from New Jersey somewhere.
But they come down and it ain't gonna. It's always a demographic. You know what I mean? It's a separation.
There's always a nigga raised by their mammy that like that's all it is, bro.
It ain't. I'm trying to fix it up to where it makes sense.
You can't fix it. It does make sense. There's people that agree and there's people that don't agree.
Right.
I said earlier, Aries Spears. I can't say that about Godfrey. I can't say Godfrey is not a comedian because he is, but Aries Spears is not. These niggas gonna try all night to find a joke where only thing Aries do is sit on that stage, lazy hair, and talk about innocent people in the crowd. Now I get in front of other comedians and roast. I'm a roaster. Like Aries Spears roasting people in the crowd. Like anybody can do that shit. That's 3rd grade level shit. That little shit Nate Jackson doing. Nate Jackson is a real comedian. Matt Rife a real comedian. That shit saving Aries.
Don't a lot of people do that though?
No, a lot of people can do it and it is dope, but I'm saying somebody like Aries got to do it because he ain't got no jokes. When he get done talking about the crowd for about 15 minutes, he gonna hit you with Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Then he gonna hit you with a Sylvester Stallone and a Chris Rock, everything you seen before type shit. A Jay-Z impression.
And he out of there.
He stole the money, he gone.
And now you originally from Mississippi, Memphis?
I'm originally from...
You from a couple of places.
I can tell you...
You've been in Mississippi and Memphis for sure.
I can break it down to you.
Okay.
Let me break it down because people always ask me that. The first place I ever known was Milwaukee.
Okay.
Damn. That's what I knew. So if a nigga want to put me in Memphis or Mississippi, just know I came to them places.
You rock with them.
I don't know what year my mama moved to Milwaukee, but I was born in 81. My brother and them were born in 85 in Milwaukee. And I remember when they came home, and that's what I knew. When I had drawers on standing up, it was cold, it was snow outside. Then we went to Mississippi, and then we came to Memphis. We always had Memphis, like right there. So it was always Memphis regardless.
Yeah, Memphis.
It was like Louisiana, Texas for you.
Yeah. Memphis,
so it was always there, period, And I always say all of them, though.
I noticed you do that.
I just simply say
all the M's.
Huh?
All the
Mississippi,
M's.
Memphis, and Milwaukee, and Atlanta, because none of you bastards can own me for yourself.
They all love you.
If somebody want to have me to themselves, it could be Memphis or Atlanta. Them the two that support my career for
Memphis
real.
or Atlanta.
And Milwaukee, I love Milwaukee, but Milwaukee, I might have did 2 shows in my life in Milwaukee. Mississippi, I might have did 2 shows in Mississippi, 3 shows, maybe. I don't know, man. Shit. I give a fuck about no city, no state.
So, do you think that that this internet done pretty much let people's opinions or who they really, like he said about podcasts, and these comedians got a podcast, now they got to say extra stuff. Mm-hmm. You really get to see who they are.
You really see a bitch in them. I don't want that.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't like
you get to see
come on
exactly.
your shit and talk
my
for a
dog.
minute, and that's it.
That's it.
But I ain't going doing no podcast, setting up, being no bitch and talking, monetizing, nothing, man. I'm put some stand-up comedy out there.
I've been enjoying Tip. Tip done put him back out. Right.
I post a lot of jokes.
Yeah, no, you be killing
I post a lot of jokes. These cis-ass niggas ain't got no joke. These niggas are some bitches, man.
But I was mad when he stopped, when he first came out with his podcast and Tip, when he first came out. And
I asked
when
him
he
about
stopped,
that.
I wish he hadn't stopped at that time. But I liked when he and Tiny used to do it, but then she don't do it with him no more.
I actually loved seeing him do it because certain rappers can do it, certain rappers can't.
He can talk very well.
Yeah, that nigga can talk. But I have to say, I definitely, I know he told me congratulations on the podcast when you took me over there with you.
Yeah.
And when you invited me down, and that was basically a time where I was like, damn, I need to talk
I'm glad
about
to see
that
him
damn
back doing it,
podcast. I am too, because they need some damn body to speak with, clarity and try to get these stories out. Niggas got to talk about stuff, man. We finally can talk about stuff. We used to didn't have media, man, like in a place where we could give our own opinion from our own perspective as Black journalists.
Until Bill Cosby came around.
Oh, he was the only one.
Till Bill Cosby came around. Put some money into it.
Did I forget anything? I don't want to say. I know I asked him everything.
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
He know a lot.
I know.
You asked me my question about the originality.
I really was trying to. Like I said, I got everything out of him I needed, but I got a little extra today. My boy showed the hell up. K-Dubb in the building. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's just a few. K-Dubb answered that phone for me. Gonna talk with me. Chopped it up with me when I was trying to get Tip.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to record.
K-Dubb pulled up on me, man. I ain't let you go since. And if I'm going somewhere and talking about something and I don't know, I call Dubb. I said, K-Dubb, man, what's going on over here?
I got a question. K-Dubb, I see, and I hear a lot of women chiming in on this stuff because you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
When you're married, right, would you ever live in a separate house than your wife?
In the same city?
In the same city, like would you live like that? Because I see a lot of these modern women saying that, oh yeah, I'll get married, but he got to be in a different house. He can be on the same property, but he got to be on a different house from where I live, or
you heard about that?
Different places. A lot of like Keke Palmer, she doesn't want to live.
She ain't got no man.
Shirley Lee Ralph, she's married. She said that's what she has with her husband.
She got his ass out there over at the other house.
Yeah, it's a lot of couples are living
you
like that.
You trying to put me out?
No, baby, I'm not.
Okay, God damn.
Why, you got scared?
Yeah, hell, I thought I was going next. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of houses.
So what do you think about that? House. Because, and I can see why sometimes they do that, because some people be like, oh, I'm tired of picking up behind him all the time, or he has or she has these habits, and I like my space.
I can tell you this, life be life, and I can tell you why I can think. Shit, most of the time, life be life, and that be the smallest thing. It be big to somebody else that we married and you live over here and I live over here. That's big to other people, but that's small to the life that be life. And what I mean is, I'm gonna give it the simplest term. Like, even if this mother, if I was to marry my baby mama, let's say I would marry her and then I'll get on her insurance and then I goddamn it get my health together and she would do that. I know she would do it, but I'd be still living across town. And we'll be married and people will know it because, you know what I mean, we married. And
you would be okay with that?
I'd be okay with that. And then we older now. See, that's what a lot of people understand. Like, we old folk now. So we are at the age where that's been going on. This ain't new.
It ain't new.
It ain't new. My grandma and granddad slept in different rooms. But you got to think about it. Me, you, and all four of us, we're the old people now, regardless.
Think about that. And he's not lying.
We haven't, old folks ain't had these podcasts to talk about it, but if they did, you'll hear the same story. That's why I can't understand why you think one generation better than the next.
I definitely think that. But at any rate,
that shit's stupid.
Listen, at any rate, I remember niggas that he was married to old girl. He never got a divorce, but he still married to her, and he was over here, and he sometimes come home.
Because he wanted to do his mess too.
But we don't know. We don't know. That's the same thing.
I'm gonna tell you what, it ain't about the mess because honestly, if I had anything, when you die that day, you know who you want to drag your body in that thing. You know who you want to be in charge of that box.
Exactly.
Stuff. But in that doing that mess, women do it too now. Women be doing a mess too, because not trying to go against it, but that don't even be nothing. That's why I said that's small to the life be life and shit.
Yeah.
Whether he live over there, that's small. Whether he got another girl and she got another dude, small. Like my baby mama, she may, I don't know, man, her ain't on that stuff, but if I was to ever get back with her, I still don't have to have no sex with her. If I was to get back with my baby mama, I literally ain't got to have sex with her, but
y'all still together?
No. We
I'm saying
together.
if you was to get together, you don't have to, but a man have his needs.
No, I'm saying, but from the outside looking in, y'all won't even know what that is.
Right.
If I was to get back with that girl right now, I wouldn't even try to touch her because that's probably not my standard of what I want no more. I like this, but this is who I want to have my body if I get out of here.
Okay.
And she might want me to have her body.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
A life and that shit be small. But like I said, looking in on it, you be like, oh shit, they don't live together. And I ain't moving in with her. What she got is everything I got. She'll be to have all the coins I collect.
You trust her with everything.
I might trust her with everything type shit. Not saying that's what I'm gonna do.
Right.
That makes sense.
I understand what
that's
you're
all
saying.
it be.
Sometimes you have a connection to a person in different
54.
Yeah.
Because, but
and 57.
But you see, like people be thinking about marriage a certain way. When you think about marriage, you think about, you know, the person that you're supposed to live in the house with, be with, go through everything with. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. I heard about that junk before, but I already could. If you don't know where you've been, you won't know where you're going. I already knew because first time I ever seen marriage, my grandma and granddad slept in 2 different rooms. And at that point, I was hearing my mama and stepdad having sex. So I was thinking about how were they doing it? You know, I might well try like 4 or 5. My mama ain't gonna like this by the time I heard her creeping around in there. But then I was about 6 when I saw them 2 not sleeping in the same room. So I knew it was inevitable that if I ever got old and gray.
So you thinking that's what it's gonna be like?
I knew it would be that or not. But mostly, yeah, because I ain't no more special than they are. And y'all not either type shit.
Gotta ask you this.
Just better hope y'all still got respect for each other.
That's right. That's right. I gotta ask you, I'm jumping subjects, but when I met T.I. in 08, he was with Lil Duval.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I ever seen T.I., Lil Duval was there.
Yeah.
Did you meet Lil Duval at that stage? Because you've been knowing T.I. long time.
I've been knowing Duval long before he ever met Tip.
Really?
Yeah. I knew Duval before Duval met Tip.
And did you
We all kind of met Tip at the same time. Everybody at the comedy club. If you were there, then Tip ain't start coming to the comedy club till you about 19. That's when I was in there.
Okay, and I said that to say, did you think he would be the comedian he is?
Yes,
Duval?
I knew Duval. I thought Duval was a star back then.
Really?
Yes, I always thought Duval was a star.
He was always funny because he had me laughing the day when I met him.
Duval was funny as fuck to me. He was funny as fuck to me. And, you know, I was one of his writers back in the 03s, 04, 05, 06.
Stop calling me. You sound like a psycho. I swear to God.
I'm calling you to let you know that we're going to
07, 08. I was there when his daughter was, what they call it, conceived.
Yeah.
I was there. I was staying down in the house in Jacksonville with him.
Damn.
I was riding around in Jacksonville with him. Duval had money back then. Duval had convertibles and fucking Benzes. And when the Chrysler 300 came out, he had a brand new one and let Manny Fresh paint it. Duval always was a star.
Always.
He was a star because when I seen him, I didn't know who he was. When first day walking in the comedy, I never heard of him. But then I asked one of the bouncers. I said, "Who the comedian is coming up right now?" He was like, "Probably Rolling." He was like, "Rolling Powell." I was like, "Oh, who is Rolling?" He was like, "Little short, little ugly motherfucker." And I was like, "Oh." Then I kept coming back and he was never there. And then one day, a Bubba Chevy pulled in. Back then, little nigga hopped out and came up. I was like, "Oh, Rolling Powell." And then he went on stage. He was just so funny. He was a star then because then once I went to talking about comedy, my classmate would be like, "You know the little dude Rolling Powell?" But that was his name before Little Duval, Rolling Powell. So, and I was like, "Damn, everybody know this nigga." Then I brought my cousin to Atlanta. He seen him like, "Oh, I already know him." And then I started hanging around Duval, and pretty girls used to be like, "Oh, that's that comedian." This was like 01, 02, 03.
He always had that high pro glow. He
always had
everybody
that
know.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. So it made sense when he started shaking them shoulders and acting like
shaking them shoulders later on. But Duval always did music.
No, I'm saying always did
Duval
music
got
too.
a hit song that when Thong Song came out, he did that. He redid that. Can't tell a butt from a gut. Gut.
Yeah.
And he had that music soul.
Damn, so did.
He always did music. He was always good at music.
Man, I done enjoyed you today, man. K-Dub done came through and lit the microphones up. Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm definitely when you and are y'all doing something together this year? You and Tiffany on comedy anymore this year? I can't ask you that.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Shit,
He doing until he get a call.
I don't know, man. That was never my thing. Waiting on Tip.
I know that's something.
I get it, and if you understand,
you came in. I do get that. No, I get it.
I ain't know. Some people think that like they in here, they think I'm Tip's comedian. They think they don't realize I've been doing this shit 25 years.
Once I start researching, I found it out real fast.
We all met in the game. Tip blew up he blew up and Duval blew up. We all was in the crowd together. You look in trap music, you got comedian Nard Hostin name, you got comedian Shawty name, you got comedian K-Dub name, and Rolling Powell. We was all just in the comedy club. Tip loved comedy. I don't know why people surprised he did comedy.
Because he been in there. He
been in the comedy club for 30 years. He been in there. He been in there for me.
He just like
I know him from there. I know him. I met him in Magic City, but that's it. Only reason me and Tip was cool is because he used to call me and say, "Where the comedy at?" with Tamika in the background. "Where the comedy at? Where the comedy shows?" Ask them where the shows. They love comedy. I used to perform at the man's house.
Really?
I used to just go on the damn, he had a fucking theater room, and I go stand in front of the white thing. They sit there and I tell jokes for the babies. The niggas was babies. The money in them was babies. I just telling jokes.
So you watched them grow up?
Yeah, definitely. His kids, my kids' age.
The money rapping like a
and my son, 23, 24, Messiah got to be that age, and King and Tamil about the same age. And the money and, right in there, because 2 boys, a little girl. I had 2 boys, a little girl. I had Quentin and Zion and Tamil at that time.
And you a granddaddy?
No, they ain't had none yet. But when Tip said 2 boys, a little girl, yeah, I know they my kids too. We had the same thing, same time.
How long and they be sitting there and watch you perform comedy? You had to cut back on the jokes to kids in there.
And I still went too far one time. One time I was on stage and I was like, well, pornography. And Tip was like, come on, man. I was like, man, I ain't nothing pornography. I remember being on stage at that nigga house and saying pornography, man. That shit was funny as hell to me, man. Because I was actually keeping it
PG-13.
I was keeping it PG because I'm dope at it, but I know how to go so close. I know how to straddle the line.
He know you. He watching you. He watching what's going on.
I said, yeah, because that's all you gonna do is watch that pornography. And I said it fast. He was like, come on, bro. Aries was a little girl in that night. I was like, hell no. Everybody was in there too. They were crowded up.
What about, did you know Buddy Red was going to be doing rock and roll?
No.
You never seen that coming?
Who's Buddy Red?
It's his son.
Oh.
No. But guess
I
what?
don't be knowing the name Buddy Red. If you could say in his
he jumped up and then he changed. He kicking it.
But he learned how to play that guitar.
He played the shit out that guitar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I done been to a few of his shows.
Really? You just go to, because that's family.
I just got about the bed to go down there to check him out. You know what I mean? Just because his show be late as hell, bro. Comedy show started at 9, Buddy Red go on stage at 11:40. Buddy Red goddamn go on stage, headlining shit.
Kicking it.
Playing that
guitar.
He's good.
I'm going to go see it. Where he be playing at in Atlanta?
Different places.
I got to check him out when I come back down there.
but he plays the shit out of it, man. He plus, you know,
I heard he was at South by Southwest this last time too.
Not this last time, the time before that.
No, this time.
He was there again.
He
this
was
time?
there. Yeah.
He was there the last time before that.
Yeah, no, they great people.
They're great people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the kid,
you can tell, man. Anytime, man, I love the unity when they did have the back and forth with him and 50. I love the unity of the family.
Mm-hmm.
That was so dope to me because we need to see that, bro. I stand for that, so I don't know what.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
You know what I'm
it is
saying?
what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Small business owner, let your bill pay work for your business. Pay your business bills with your credit.
They did exactly what you're supposed to do,
When
man.
you asking about Duval and all that.
Yeah, because I met Duval like early on with Tip, and I'm like, damn, he was with Tip. And I know you've been with Tip a long time.
Yeah,
so,
but we all was there.
But y'all always there. You just wasn't in Vegas. We was in Vegas at Magic.
I couldn't go.
One of them pictures.
I couldn't go to no damn Vegas back then. Like
Yeah, it was
Duval.
one of them. We was in Vegas, man.
Duval had that bread. Duval way older than me and Tip.
Is he?
Duval born in about 77 or 76 or 77.
So he been getting to it.
Yeah, Duval.
He was on TV early too. BET liked that boy.
Yeah.
They liked him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was older than us and he was getting to it. Like he could go to Vegas. I ain't had no fucking Vegas money. I didn't know how to go to no, I guess I could go if I had a show, but I didn't know how to go there like Duval go to Vegas and have his room and have some hoes and some more shit. I'm like, this nigga grown type shit.
Yeah, I got that picture. It ain't in here. He had dreads then though. That was the dreads. That was the dreads. I don't know what I did with that picture, but I got it somewhere. And me and Duval, it was the same time me and Tip took our first picture together. They was together when I first met him.
Me and
That was in like 08 for sure.
Man, Duval was cool. I just was too aggressive back in the day. I was just too.
You cutting up, wasn't you?
Yeah, Duval couldn't have me around. Like I still, nigga, I can go to Duval's house. I can call Duval and I can borrow some money from Duval. Still got the same love for him.
That's all. He's still the same guy. He never changed.
Man, no, Duval's still the same. It just he couldn't be around me because I was fucking retarded.
You gone. Do you think that held you back in your career?
No, they held me back. I wouldn't be sitting right here. Held me back how?
What would you think you'd excel back then as a younger guy?
That shit.
You didn't get to go because you were cutting
I
up.
didn't get to who?
When you went to Vegas or Vegas?
I didn't want to go. I didn't even know they were in Vegas.
You didn't even realize they left.
But I was in Vegas when I wanted to be in Vegas.
How do you do shows in Vegas?
I've done shows in Vegas, but I ain't done a show in Vegas in probably a year or so, since at least a year, maybe.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite city to do the show in?
Favorite city to perform in.
Where they show you a lot of love.
Where they show a lot of love. Detroit. Places in Florida. Dallas. Houston. Chicago. St. Louis.
That's it.
Not that's it. Them the ones. Baltimore. A lot of them.
Baltimore.
The best ones I like. Detroit, Dallas, Chicago. Man, it really Baltimore, all of them, bro. DC, like it ain't one. It's just not one.
Last and final question: are we gonna get to see you on the big screen again soon?
Yeah, we got a movie.
That's what I meant to ask.
Cause boy, you were acting like hell out there working on that car. Y'all stole that man's car.
Yeah.
No, I saw that slavery movie looking like you have coming out with Carlos Miller in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's that about?
Yeah, that's gonna be funny.
I can't wait to
That is
see
funny.
it.
Just wait on it. It's coming, dog.
Do you have a name for it yet?
It's coming.
It's
It's coming.
It's coming when?
I don't know. I'm not a producer on
Oh,
it.
so this year?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be out soon. Carlos Miller, Moneybag Mafia, Blake the Great. Man, ain't no telling who all. There's plenty of people in there, but it's a lot of people in it, and that ain't it. It's gonna be a whole bunch of other stuff. That was just one day, but Departments 2 coming out. We did Department.
Y'all did it already?
It's already done, edited. Then we got In the Trap, the Ha Mafia in the Trap. Those are comedy shows. I hosted one, Nav hosted one, Ronnie Jordan, Tyler, Erica, Duchess. We all hosted one with our 3 comics. And then we got specials, which I don't really care about a special because a special is about as out of style as a damn fucking Dodge Magnum.
Yeah.
So a special ain't nothing. It used to be something.
Yeah, but you guys are working, and that's what matters, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show. How can people get a hold of K-Dubb if they're trying to book him to come to their city?
Comedian K-Dubb 23, man. You know, Michael Blackson, you looking good.
Yeah, that was when we was at the we was at Palms.
You looking good and sassy on that one.
Oh, whatever, man. That wasn't even a picture. Go to hell with that, man. That picture there, baby.
Like that.
We was into it. Cause I just told a nigga tried to charge me $500 or something to do it was something. I had to do a walkthrough with them girls. I had a lot of that back then. It was Unique Hustle. That shit. And I had a lot of people up at the room. That when we did a photo shoot. I said, man, just walk through. He like, nah. I said, that's all, nigga. You could have walked through to just show you was at the party. It ain't like we were they're gonna take pictures with him, the girls with her. He wouldn't even come, the nigga. I said, oh, hell, nigga. But that's where I see most of them people at, like me and Rocco right there. We at the Palms. Everywhere. I always said the Palms in Las Vegas. Nowhere else. I even seen Tip. Me and Tip was a couple of times we was at the Palms together.
Yeah.
I never said no other place.
Mike, the first person to take me on tour, Mike Black.
Really? First person ever to take you on tour.
First tour I went on with Michael Blackson. Me and Michael was out there for about 3-4 years.
Damn.
Michael Blackson.
Michael Blackson. He just started jumping back on the internet. He wasn't just doing a lot. Yeah, posting a whole lot. He just started back.
All the time.
He used to be the man on there.
Yeah, because once you get up to about 5-6 million, you kind of chill out and enjoy the fruit, man.
Just kind of chilling
out down in Miami.
Kicking it,
man.
Getting that money, man. That money, boy. That money had you, boy. You just free.
Yeah.
You ain't got to come back too much. I think he might have. I don't know. Ain't no telling what that boy was doing, man. But shout out to Michael Blackson, man. It's going down. Boss Talk 101, man. Appreciate you. We love you, K-Dubb. It's been another great segment of Boss Talk 101, where the bosses talk.
And we out.
Man.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk.